to actually bring me back the buckets that had lava in them. And this way we could either use coal or we can use charcoal with this system. And we won't have to do another whole sorting system for bringing back the buckets. We could just place coal into the system and it should work. Okay, we could use wood for this, and that works. Okay. All the wood's in there. That is the auto smelter hooked up. Now potatoes will filter into this furnace and actually cook automatically. Now we need to we can't do any more now. I need more hoppers, which we can make more hoppers, but I kind of want to move on to a different project. What is going on, Dark Passenger, and welcome to the stream. I do not answer messages on stream, but as soon as the stream is over, I will reply to your messages, my friend. So as soon as we do a little bit more work on this, this will be a fully working auto smelter. And over here we're going to have, I think I'm going to have to move this redstone as well to up under the farm. That way because this is where our storage room is going to be. I just did this temporarily to work on it, but we're definitely going to have to put this under the farm. Definitely going to have to do something with that redstone. But that could be for another day. This is mostly set up now. We really can't work on this until we get ice anyways. I'd like to get some more, get some Silk Touch to get some ice. Dark Passenger, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the family, my friend. It is an honor to have you a part of it. So we have the iron to make more hoppers. I just don't want to do that right now. So our next step is to go clean our inventory, and we're going to go work on our mob farm for a little while. Redstone. Oh, actually, I want to get my inventory sorted, and then I will go show you guys my my mob farm in my other world. I did say I was going to do that. Throw this into a trash can because we don't need any rotten potatoes, to my knowledge. More redstone. Mob drops. Cobble. Dirt. Wood, assorted special blocks like half slabs, fences, trapdoors, stairs, and random stuff. Food. Alright, inventory cleared. Let me go show off that other mob farm. Sort of what I'm basing my my crop farm off of. Sort of, kind of. We'll head on over there real quick as soon as this game decides to save. And this was all, what I'm about to show you was done completely in survival. Even though we're going to be in a creative world, creative mode. This is our creative mode world for it. And then down here we actually have a survival world for that world as well. But this is just a creative world, so when I do want to show it off or go check out a mechanism that I made in this world, I could come here and see what I did to actually build it, and I could recreate it. So that's why this is in survival creative, but there is a survival world for it. All right, so this is actually my mob farm for this world. I don't know how you spawn there, but go away. Like I said, again, this is completely done in creative. This is actually the entrance to the mob farm. You have to get here through the nether. That's the only way to get up here. Let's see. I want to correct this while I am thinking about it. I did not have this stained glass when I built this world, so I'd like to put that like that. Okay. So basically, let's actually come here like if we're in survival, just so you can understand all the stuff behind it. This over here is actually our main base for this this world. This world we have beat the dragon and the wither, but this is basically our house for this world. It is unspectacular and actually really crappy. This is our storage room. This storage room actually had cobble all the way over here, but a creeper got in here and exploded, and we lost a bunch of material and stuff like that. I don't even remember what's in these chests. But this world had hours and hours of gameplay, maybe 150 to 200 hours worth of gameplay. But we decided to leave this world. This was actually my TNT producing area, so I would break these chests one at a time. So I would get my sand, and I'd get my gunpowder, and then I'd have the crafting table, and then I'd craft everything up, and then I would put the crafted TNT right here, and then I'd replace the chests. But all that cobble and all that stuff was basically because we were doing this. This was a mountain taller than this redstone contraption right here. This was a contraption to drop TNT for me to actually excavate a bunch of this land. We were going to dig this all the way down to bedrock. We did a circle. I did use a circle generator to build this circle, but for the most part, I did all that. The mountain was actually taller than this redstone contraption, and it was all done before beacons came out for fast mining, and it took hundreds and hundreds of diamond efficiency picks. And I got tired of digging this hole, so we started a new world with a new concept and everything that we're currently doing right now. But basically, if we wanted to go to the mob farm, we would do this. We would go through the nether, which our nether portal is over here. This nether portal is pretty cool. It's broken right now because of a creeper. As you can see, I have my stuff on the ground. I died one day while in here. This is actually in... Oh, I forgot about the instant teleport. This is actually in the nether ceiling. So this is the ceiling of the nether. Right there. And we just basically had nether portals. This goes to spawn. Whoops. That goes to spawn. Let's fix that. Actually, let's not fix that. I just won't save this world. And this goes to the end portal. But to get to the nether, or to that mob farm, we would actually go this way. This is the only completed part of the tunnel. The whole tunnel was going to look like this. you wasn't going to be able to see netherrack or anything else. But we had a huge explosion. I think it was actually 2 creepers that killed me. And I just didn't fix it yet. I do plan on fixing it at some point. Then somewhere over here is actually our storage chests for the nether. We got a bunch of storage chests here for building the nether tunnels. But yeah, this is what it was going to look like. I thought it looked nice. I liked the look of it. And then this had to be put here because we were actually getting pigman in here, which was slowing down our mob system over here. So basically, what is happening in this mob farm? Well, we built a natural spawning mob farm, which we're going to be building in our main world now, here in a second. But this is basically what it looks like on the inside. Every floor looks exactly like this. This farm is for zombies, skeletons, and creepers. The ceiling is too low to have Endermen spawn, and there is no place for spiders to spawn because of these half slabs. A spider needs a 2x2 square to actually spawn. So having this half slab here, there is no 2x2 that the spider can spawn. They can't spawn over a gap, so they can't use these 4 blocks right here to spawn. So that keeps them from spawning. They just basically fall down the hole. Natural mob spawning, so they spawn in the dark. We're not going to save this world, so I can stay like that. Witches do spawn in this system. When I built the system, they didn't, but I'll get to how I handle the witches here in a second. I do want to point out that this is above the ocean, and to get up here, I actually just pillared up. From the bottom of the ocean, I pillared all the way up, and I built a platform, and then I removed the pillar. And then I put nether portals up here so I could get up here from the nether. So this is how this is flying. This is, I believe, I want to say 162 blocks above the ground, which is the perfect distance. Nothing below us when we're standing in this room over here. Nothing below it. When we're standing in this room, nothing below us in the world could spawn. We're above the spawning height for anything. And as it's above the ocean, there's nothing down there anyway, so it's kind of circumventing the spawns down there as well, just as a safety net, just in case I didn't build it high enough and they could spawn. So we put it above the ocean. And it also means nothing below us in caves and stuff like that could spawn either. Everything could whatever we want could spawn in there only. Nothing else in the world is currently spawning. That was a horrible explanation, but I hope you understood. So everything falls down that long shaft and lands here on that stone brick right there. Zombies, skeletons, and creepers without armor die instantly. The fall is high enough to actually kill them outright. Zombies, witches, and skeletons that spawn with armor do live. They do live from this spawn system. And that kind of sucks. So I had to deal with that when that came into play. So all the items, the mobs that do die, see, we just seen a skeleton die. Sometimes the armored ones do die. Their items fall there. Witches, skeletons, and zombies with armor also stay there until that piston pushes them off into this hole. This hole then pulls all the items, all the mobs that did not die from the fall, this way. Once it gets to this point, if there's any items, the items will go off in this direction because of the hole.